Hey everyone. Today I want to go over my current trade for the month. So this month I put on a call option trade for Apple. So sticking to the strategy that I explained in previous videos, I entered a long call option for Apple on Friday the 29th at the end of the day. Um, so right now, since I've entered this option, uh, Apple stock has done fairly well for the first week of October. And right now, my position is sitting up. Well, the underlying on Apple is sitting up 3.67%. And we still have about 3 weeks left to go. So, again, with this strategy, I'm going to be holding for the entirety of the month, regardless of a gain or loss. Of course, I'm hoping it ends somewhere up towards a gain. And I will be closing the trade on the 31st of October. So, why I picked Apple for the month of October? Let me minimize this and go to here. So, this is a seasonality chart for Apple. So anyone, you can get this for free. So if you go to stockcharts.com and you click on charts and tools, and then you come into this little box here, seasonality. I'm gonna just put in Apple, right? And you come to this screen, and basically, this will show you the seasonality for each month. In this case, Apple. So for the month of October, based off of the past 5 years, right? So 2022, well, 2023 technically, but for October, we can go to 6 years. So the past 5 years of October, right? So from 22 to 2018, Apple goes up or ends the month green at a 67% rate with an average gain of 3.8% for the month. Um, whenever I do my back testing and whenever I select stocks, I will try to get as much of the data as possible. So I do a 20-year back test. So this is the past 20 years of Apple. And you could see Apple does really well in the month of July and the month of October, right? So the month of July, Apple goes up 85% of the time. And when it does go up, it's usually going to give you an average return of 7.7% for the month. And for October, Apple goes up 80% of the time in the month of October, giving you a 6.4% average gain for the month of October. So, with that being said, that's why I am in Apple right now. Now, I have a list of stocks that I am not going to share because I've put way too much time into research and development to just give this information away for free. I will give it away for free, technically, as the months roll by, right? So you can get an idea of what I'm doing and what my strategy is. So basically, like I've explained my strategy before, but the core of my strategy is to buy on the first day of the month or the last day of the month. So in this case, September 29th, and sell on the last day of the month. So I'm in a trade for 30 days, give or take, and I add a second layer to my strategy, which is called seasonality, and that's where this comes in, right? So I want to select a stock that tends to perform the best for the month that we are in. So in this case, Apple for October. I'll show you my Thinkorswim just to show you I am real. So this is a connected real-time data account. I blocked out my balances here and my account number for obvious reasons. But you can see down here, right now I just have 3 contracts on. So this is say I bought this for $5.30 per contract. So this is about a $1,600 position. But I don't want to give away my actual account balance and account number for security reasons. Or privacy reasons. But you can see I entered this trade. I don't know if it'll show me when I entered. Yeah, so down here, it says right here, 9:29. I entered it around noon, 11:40. I entered it. I tend to try to enter at the last like 10 to 5 minutes of the day, but Apple was lower at this point of the day, and I felt comfortable entering using my own discretion, but still following the strategy. Right, I'm basically the main core of the strategy is entering on the last day and holding throughout the entire month for 30 days. So right now the position is up 50% as of today on Saturday. The markets are closed, obviously, but we're up $800 right now. So right now, what I'm looking at, basically this. So I have my two vertical lines. So this is where I started, and this is where I'm going to be closing the position on the 31st. And then I have this trend line here going up. All this trend lines represents is if I. So Apple, like I said, Apple has an average gain of 6.4%. Following the past 20 years of data, Apple goes up 6.4% on average for the month of October. That doesn't mean it's going to happen, right? Apple can go down. We never know what's actually going to happen in the markets. But 6.4%, if I just measure from the bottom of the candle and come up here, you could see 6.4%. So you can see the trend line ends. I roughly put it up here to signify where the price would be on average on a typical month for October. So I expect Apple, if history gives us any indication, which it doesn't always, right? History is never the answer, but it gives us a decent idea of what we should expect. I should expect Apple to be somewhere in this 182 range by the end of the month, if market conditions remain bullish. And then this horizontal line is just basically where I entered, where the underlying price was when I entered the position. Basically, I'm using this to just get a good idea of where I entered, and if price starts to come down, I should know like kind of where I'm going to start losing money. Of course, I can use an options calculator and get a better picture of that. With theta burn and implied volatility, you never really know where your break even is until you have the real time data in front of you. Because IV can change at any moment, for good or bad. So like this looks like a technical chart, but this isn't really any technical analysis. All of my work is using seasonality and back testing years and years of data to see how well this stock performs for the month going back 10 years or more. But I just wanted to give you guys an update and give you the trade that I'm in for the month. Hopefully we're in a profit by the end of the month. So we're coming up. How many days do we have left here? So we have 25 days, so just a tad over 3 weeks until we're going to be closing out this position. So yeah, and then from there on October 31st, I will give you guys an update of my next position. So this month I was a little late to tell you guys what I entered and how the trade is doing. But I will try to release a video on Tuesday the 31st of the results for Apple and the new trade I'm going to be entering. I'll give that information away for free. I'm not going to give out a whole list of like what I have planned for the whole year, and going through the next 12 months from now. That information I'm going to keep disclosed. But I will share with you guys, what I'm doing currently and what my results are. I want to be as transparent as possible. Again, like I'm showing you my real account here. Obviously, I'm blocking out stuff, just for privacy reasons. But this is the real deal. This is how I trade. And I've also back tested this strategy extensively. And it's a very profitable strategy. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys follow along and subscribe, leave a like on this video. And I'm going to try to put out a lot more content like this. Again, like, I'm not trying to sell anything. I don't plan on selling anything. I don't need to sell anything because I make enough money from trading and from other work that I'm involved with. So, this is all free information that I'm just handing out here. So I hope you guys all really enjoyed what I've given so far, and I look forward to showing you guys even more. So thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, leave a like on the video, leave a comment of what you think of the strategy. Maybe share some of your strategies if you guys trade similarly. Again, this is a swing position. I'm not a day trader. I'm not a scalper. I think a lot of that type of trading is very risky, and only a very select few can pull that trading off. Again, a lot of the people that tell you that day trading and scalping is possible on YouTube are lying to you. They are all scammers. They don't show their P&L statements. They don't even show their real accounts or their faces. So, yeah, that's about it, guys. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.